Today we're going to be looking at prime and composite numbers. You need to know how to find factors. That's what we did on Tuesday in order for you to discover if a number is actually prime or composite. Alright, so let's look at the number 5. Let's think of the factors of 5. The only ones that I can think of are 5 and 1. The definition of a prime number is that it has exactly 2 factors. So here I only have 2 factors, itself and 1. So that means 5 would be a prime number. How about the number 3? Again, the only way that we can get 3 are with the factors of 3 and 1. So again, our definition of prime is that we have 2 factors, itself and 1. How about the number 11? Again, the only way that we can get 11 is by 11 and 1. Again, our definition of a prime number is it has 2 factors, itself and 1. Now let's look at a composite number. If prime means it only has 2 factors, well, then that means that a composite number is going to have more than 2 factors. So let's look at the number 6. So some factors of 6 would be 6 and 1, 2 and 3. Can you guys think of any more? Alright, this is a composite number because it has more than 2 factors. And that is the definition of a composite number. It's just more than 2 factors. In this case, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 would be considered a composite number. Let's look at the number 10. So some ways that we can get 10 are 10 and 1, 5 and 2. Again, this would be considered a composite number because it has more than 2 factors. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. How about the number 24? Of course, we know we have 24 and 1, 12 and 2, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Guys, the way that I'm doing this is I'm just going through thinking 1 times what would be 24? 2 times what would be 24? 3 times what? 4 times what? There's no way to get there by my 5s. 6, I've already got it, so I know that I hit all of these factors. Again, this would be a composite number. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different factors of the number 24. Let's talk about the number 1. 1 is not prime, and it is not composite. The reason is that it only has 1 factor, itself. The only way you could get 1 would be 1 times 1. So it only has the 1 factor because these 2 numbers are the same. Alright, let's let you all try some yourself. How about the number 32? Take a second and think of all the ways that you can get 32. Think of all of the factors. What do you think? Is this prime or composite? 32 is composite. Now let's think of some of the factors. Of course, we know that we have 32 and 1, 2 and 16, 4 and 8. So we can already see that this is going to be a composite number. I actually could have even stopped here. As long as I can think of one other multiplication fact besides itself and 1, it's going to be a composite number. How about 33? really quick. 33 and 1 pops into our head. It's not an even number, so I know that I can't use 2. How about 3? You could quickly count by your 3s here. Those of you that know your multiplication facts, we could do 3 times 11. Already, I know this is going to be a composite number because I have more than 2 factors. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Try the number 19. 19 is prime. Hopefully you guessed that one right. The only factors are 19 and 1. And again, right here you could have looked, it's an odd number, so we know we're not going to get a 2 out of it. 3 times nothing gives me 19. 4 times nothing. 5 doesn't work. So this is a prime number because it only has 2 factors, itself and 1. Alright, so now what you all are going to do is you're going to play 2 games. Then you have 20 questions of prime and composite numbers.